Got head women's soccer coach Heather Dyke. Last week, the women went 1-0-1, 3-3 tie at UNLV, and then beat Nevada on the road 5-1. They had 4 second-half goals. The team has now scored 33 goals this year. Now lead the Mountain West. They're 3 ahead of UNLV and Boise State. And since getting shut out against San Jose State on the 30th of September, they have scored 13 goals in 4 games. So the offense is on a roll.
Yeah, crazy weekend again. I feel like I say that. I start every press conference with that. But had a 3-1 lead against UNLV, and then they just threw the kitchen sink at us, and unfortunately caught us on 2, which is part of the game. We did it to 2 teams last week, where when you have something to play for and you're behind, soccer can be such an ebb and flow game. So that one was a little bit hard to swallow, and then we challenged the team to react and step up, and the game on Sunday, they were outstanding. I thought, honestly, it was probably the best game we've played all year, and it's hard to play at Nevada because they play on turf. So when you've been playing on grass all year and then all of a sudden you're on a football field, and there's it's hard to even tell where out of bounds is because there's so many lines. So I was really pleased with our performance, and 5 goals from 5 kids, and 3 of them, one of them was a first goal for a freshman, which was cool, and then 2 first goals for some of our upperclassmen that have been plugging away. So I was happy to see those guys get goals. And yeah, so we're still right in the middle of the pack. Everybody is. Well, that's not true. Boise State and San Jose State have kind of separated a little bit, and the rest of us are duking it out to make the tournament. But that's the fun part, and we'll keep plugging away at it. And 2 big games this weekend with Colorado College and Air Force, who are also still in the hunt. So every game matters, every point matters, and we'll keep trying to get up for it.
Coach, you feel like you guys have a bunch of goal scorers? I mean, for you guys, the offense to be as high as it is, do you feel like a lot of your girls are just ready to put it in there?
Yeah, I mean, in some ways we're the opposite team of what we were last year, because last year we won a lot of games 1-0, or it's squeaker 2-1, or we'd get a late penalty, or I felt like we were always trying to find goals. And this year, so far, and especially recently, we have a lot of people that are really stepping up. But the cool part is I think some of that is due to their hard work. We're here every morning early with players that want to come work on shooting. And I mean, last week our entire freshman class was out there, which was really cool. And two of our seniors were out there this morning working. So our kids are really, they believe that hard work pays off, and I think to see that happening for them, especially for a young team and some of these younger players, it's really cool to see. So if you get a team where you can't stop one person, if you only have one goal scorer in soccer, then you can center everything around that. But if you have a lot of kids and different ways that you're scoring, I think you become difficult to defend. So hopefully that's where we're headed, and we continue to do that.
How many times have you had a girl kick from 43 yards out?
Yeah.
That McKenna.
Yeah.
And then also, I don't know, but she's kicking it with her left foot.
Yeah.
Is that the same as like in football and stuff, how the ball kind of goes a different way? Did it maybe kind of the ball go different where the goalie, I noticed the goalie tried to come out and shouldn't have gone out.
Yeah. McKenna can hit a ball. I mean, she's a freshman, and she's left-footed, obviously, but she can, man, some of the shots she hits at practice, we all look at each other like afraid that it's going to hurt a goalkeeper. She can absolutely hit a ball. So I do think, it was some good fortune, and the goalkeeper for Nevada, I think, is one of the best in the league, and just kind of mistimed that a little bit. But yeah, I mean, there's a natural spin on a right-footed kick and a natural spin on a left-footed kick, and it could certainly more players are right-footed, so that could have been part of it.
She's from Albuquerque High.
She is, yeah. McKenna's local kid, yeah. McKenna's local kid and scored. Amelia's a New Mexican and scored. Lexi Baca is a local freshman who scored. So it's, I mean, you want all your kids to do well, but it's certainly a little bit special when you get to wear that on your chest and you're from here. So.
Coach, you mentioned 5 players scored. How pleased were you to see you just mentioned one of the ways you guys scored, but there really was a wide variety of ways you guys scored in the Nevada game.
Yeah, I think in the beginning of the year we scored most of our goals off of, obviously, our throw-in, and our throw-in, Jesse Nelson's throw-in. I'll claim it as ours. But off of the throw-in and off of corners. And then actually Jesse Hicks being hurt for a little while, I think we had to find different ways. There's been a silver lining because Jessie's so dominant in the air that I think sometimes other players tend to defer to her. So when she was out for quite a few games, I think we had to figure out how to score more in the run of play and kind of open up our offense and find different pockets to play in. And that I thought we were very good at both games. Offensively, we were very good both games. Defensively against UNLV, we had some things to fix. So if you can score in the run of play in soccer, you're doing something right, because it tends to be most goals in women's soccer come from breakaways or set pieces. So if you're doing it, you know, in big numbers in the run of play, then something's paying off. So.
Colorado College is right behind you in
Yeah.
the standings.
Yeah.
Is there extra motivation when you're playing a team that you know that if they come in here and beat you, they're
Yeah.
going to leapfrog you? And
Yeah, I mean, Air Force isn't out, which is crazy, and they are a very good team. They just haven't, like, soccer's a weird game. It's a cruel game sometimes, and you can dominate statistically and not win games, and Air Force has been doing that. So I don't think we have an easy game on our schedule. I don't think we have an easy game left. And I think that every game and every point's going to matter. And both these teams this weekend are very good. Colorado College is probably better statistically, but I don't even necessarily think they're the better team. I think they're both good. So we'll put everything into Air Force first, and then one day to get ready for Colorado College, who's very good. And actually their leading goal scorer is a kid who played here locally too, Lauren Millay, which is cool to see her doing so well. She's from Durango but played in Albuquerque. I'll preface it that way, but we'll claim her.
got new uniforms too last weekend, it looked like.
Yep. Yeah, we've had those for a little while, and it hasn't been cold enough to wear them. And then it was, yeah, so we got them some long sleeve whites, which we've been hanging on to for a little bit. But yeah, got to look good. Yeah.
How cool was it out there?
It was chilly in Nevada at night, actually. Yeah, I mean, it was, as soon as the sun goes down in the desert, it tends to drop quickly, you know. So, yeah, I think it was chillier than I anticipated it to be. Not like it is here right now. It's freezing, but yeah, I know. It was 100 last week, and now it's get your winter jacket on.
Probably colder in here than it was in Nevada out there.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct.
Any other questions?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.